I've been noticing a huge influx of comments lately about people telling me that I should be a voice actor. You guys do realize I am a voice actor, right? I mean, not just me doing impressions of characters online. I mean, I've been hired by companies to come in and do voices. As I was seeing those comments, I also realized I haven't shared with you guys like all of my voiceover roles. I've shared a couple, so here's kind of like my definitive list of like most of the voice acting I've ever done. I can't say all the voice acting because I'm sure I'm forgetting something. First off, and the biggest thing, and the one most people know, is Dracula. Uh-oh. Yes, that one is the biggest thing that I've ever done. Yes, I was Dracula in Hotel Transylvania Transformania.
Johnny is giving me the greatest headache of my entire existence right now.
I even got this maquette from Sony for taking over the voice, which is very special. That's why it gets its own pedestal over here on this wall. I also did Dracula for the short Monster Pets.
Oh no, Dinkles. I can't play with you. I'm too busy.
I also did the voice for him in a theme park ride in Dubai. I think the name of the theme park is Motion Gate, and it's like the Hotel Transylvania ride. I'm pretty sure. Editing Brian, you tell me if I'm wrong. And the video game Scary Tale Adventures.
The thief was not going to give up the medallion so easily.
Which I just so happen to have a copy of. I also realize now I've never actually played it, but I know what happens. And to all my gamers out there, I do a lot of voices for the game Genshin Impact. And this one also takes a cake for the most roles that I have done in a single project. I've done 25 characters for this game. Now, the majority of these roles are smaller NPCs that you just kind of ask a couple questions to and then you go on your quest. But I do have a handful that are pretty big characters that you may remember. Like, I'm sure you all remember Douzier.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
That was me. I also played Mr. Morris. He was a really fun dramatic role to play.
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
Now, going from those two dramatics, I went on the other end of the spectrum, and I voiced some of the toy soldiers from one of the updates. Specifically, Wheel, who is your train conductor for part of the game.
The hero. And the forest fairy. The ones from the prophecy. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more luxurious train. I'll just go back and get a better one.
And Bobarano, which I think he might be my favorite character that I voiced for this. He's kind of snarky, which is fun.
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is
misinformation, half-truths, and fabrication.
Ah, shut up, Cape. Cape, I just realized you said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Now, more recently, I've voiced characters for the YouTube show Mech West.
Yeah, you'll hear these characters like Timothy Waxman, Casey McCroy. Just what do you think you're doing back here?
There's also Crab, the casino owner.
Well, since Abigail is in the lead, rules say she gets to set the bet.
And Mrs. Waxman.
Oh, you're a gas, McCroy. Even scrap goes for something. You ain't getting it back for free, honey.
To this date, I'm pretty sure she's the only woman that I've played like a professional role for, so that was fun. Next up, we go back to my early career. One of the first things that I got hired for was for the film series Pup Star. In film number 1, I was cast as Murray the Sheepdog Man.
Outrageous, man. Murray's my name, and bongos are my game.
Then in the sequel, Pup Star Better Together, I played James Corky and we did a little cardroom karaoke.
So, your next gig is the Rockstar Hall of Fame with Charlie and Emily Rose. You must be thrilled.
I'm honestly surprised I remembered that jingle after all these years. In the third movie, Pup Star World Tour, I played Jimmy Kibble.
Oh, wowzer! Oh, they're just a bundle of energy, aren't they?
And Canine West.
Can't nobody do it like I do. It's rough and it's lyrical.
And in the fourth installment, Puppy Star Christmas, I played Blitz and the Reindeer.
Could someone bring Santa a strudel? You look too skinny.
Speaking of Christmas movies, you guys may remember last year I talked about a movie I was in called Steal the Naughty List. I played this guy right here. His name is Rory.
Steal the Naughty List? You'd be doing something naughty to get off the naughty list. I like where this is going. Let's do this.
Now, a while back, there was a CG version of Marmaduke that went on to Netflix.
Ah, yes, I was Guy Hilton, and it was my job to train Marmaduke into a show dog.
I can turn your dog into a champion.
And everyone says, when is Disney finally gonna hire you? Well, Disney has hired me as a voice actor for a couple projects. First one, I was in an episode of Tangled, the series, where I played the Stabbington brothers, but as teenagers.
Drop what? Where are we? We were just running away from the guards. How do we get here? Get your hands off me.
Also, there was an iPad game called Mickey and Friends Osmo Adventure. I think that's what it was called. It was something similar to that. If I got it wrong, Editing Brian will put it on the screen. And I was the narrator for that.
Now, time to draw the most important guy of all, the hero, Mickey Mouse.
Oh gosh, thanks.
I did a couple projects over with the indie studio Pencilish Animation Studios. In their series Bjorn the Last Unicorn, I play
Tambo!
Hambo!
Becca! Yo, Mamacita! Like Tambo is here with the Czar.
Also with Pencilish Studios, there's the show Mind Over Murphy, and I play his brain.
I thought you like when I make up songs. It's part of our routine. I'm fun and awesome, and you're you.
So over my voiceover career, I've been asked this question more than any other. How do you get started in voiceover? How do I connect with other voice artists? Well, let me take a second to talk to you about the sponsor of this video, Voicelings, and thank you, Voicelings, for sponsoring this video. So Voicelings is a voiceover community that was started by Tara Strong. Yes, that Tara Strong.
Voicelings is your one-stop shop for anything and everything voiceover career related. If you want course videos to teach you how to be a great voice actor, they're here.
And there's live events that are hosted there all the time by voice actors working in the industry now. Like, for example, at the end of October, Tom Kenny's gonna come on and do a talk over in Voicelings. Plus, you get access to their private Facebook, which is where some of the big magic happens. Not only can you interact with some voice actors there, but there are often events that you can create content for, and your work could be featured by Voicelings. There's even auditions that get posted within the private Facebook group, so that way you can audition for voiceover work as soon as you join. And there are also AMAs that Tara herself hosts, so that way you can ask her anything and learn all about the voiceover career from veterans of the voice acting community. So this is more than just some course videos to watch to learn a few things about voiceover and move on. It's a chance to really connect into the voiceover community and see if you can make it in this crazy industry of voiceover. And the code that's in the description below, you could try Voicelings for 50% off. And if you go through that link, it also helps the channel, which is greatly appreciated also. So this is the best time to try Voicelings. So if you are curious, now is the time to do it. Head to the description, click the link, and go see if Voicelings is right for you. And now back to the list of voiceover roles. Most recently, I had my very first anime dub in the show, City the Animation, which some of you guys may know since I just made a video about it recently. In this show, I play like 11 named characters. My biggest one is probably Hotaka, who is a butler to the Tanabe family.
We've arrived. Our 12th floor is home to the penthouse waiting room for guests.
I did Mr. Adatara and his son Ryota Adatara. I also did Fried Rice Boy.
When we eat this rice,
It's gonna be amazing!
I did the two chefs, Chaosu and Yamabushi.
Then I did the Quiz King!
Oh yes, I also did the voice of the monk.
Wonderful. Excellent work, everyone.
Two of the guys on the soccer team, Kurigane and Kurobe. And here was the last character from the last video that I didn't get to talk about then because the episode wasn't out. But it's Mimineko! Yeah, that little cat rabbit thing that you see in every single episode. He talks! And I get to do his voice! And one of my favorite things is to juxtapose a really deep voice on a little character.
So we got a deep voice with a heavy New York accent.
But I'm not endangered. I'm just a rare species trying to make it work.
Staying in the world of dubbing, I also did a dubbing for a live-action show, Tierra Incognita, which was a Disney Plus show. In that show, I played Lucio.
She's following us! Hurry, go! We need to get out of here now!
Javier.
Hey! Be gentle with the truck or Zacarias will kill me.
Charlie.
Pleasure doing business with you, as always.
Christian. And probably my favorite, Frederico.
Terrific day. How can we horrify you?
He was by far the most fun out of this bunch to do. A long time ago, I did some recordings for a show called Zack in Time. It's only recently gotten its first episode out, but I recorded this like 6 or 7 years ago. But in that, I play the characters Thompson.
Are you sure about this? Maybe we should hold off on the test until we can refine the technology a bit more.
Pierce.
Hello, Beckett. Long time no see.
And Hale.
Bring it to me.
If I had a nickel for every single time that I played both a villain and their own henchman, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
In the film A Fairy Tale After All, I play the character of Thumpkin.
The whole world will say, Thumpkin, you did it! You saved the day!
And now we get to Rescue Dogs, I think, is the first movie that I ever worked on. And in that movie, I was the voice of Nightmare.
My name is Daryl. I like balls of string and snuggling, and I'm a vegetarian.
So yeah, if you go listen to that one, that's young baby Brian then. That was literally, I think, 10 years ago. But it hasn't just been movies and TV shows, I've also done some commercials. But weirdly enough, every single commercial role I've got is singing. Literally 10 years ago, I did a singing commercial for like the holiday scratcher cards for the California lottery. I also did a McDonald's commercial for the McRib. It was also a Christmas one. I was part of like a group of carolers, and we sang like, "'Tis the season for McRib, go and get your saucy bib." I also did a commercial for Walmart way back, where we actually did like a operatic thing.
Walmart tax-free spree and save.
But my most recent one was actually for Progressive, where you may have seen this little gem.
With a big fresh carrot and a whole lot of cheese.
And the mirror from your van is halfway down the street.
I'm the little purple puppet. I also did more singing commercials, but these were educational ones to teach kids about how to be safe around electricity. I did it for the company Encore. I played every character in these.
If you see a power line laying on the ground,
Or it's hanging or drooping or swinging around.
Don't climb up on this big green box. It looks real safe, but you'd rather not.
Gotta keep those kids safe around electricity. That's very important. But I've also done stuff in the audio exclusive world. There's an audio drama called Adventures in Odyssey. If you're not familiar with that, it's like a Christian radio drama. The whole storyline expands over these 5 episodes. I don't think I'm in all of them, but the story that I'm in is throughout all 5 of these. Listen out for Lucas. And last, I kind of wanted to give an honorable mention to World War TOONS. This was a game that I was involved with, like, as soon as I moved out here to California. It was literally the first job that I got moving out here working on anything voice related. I got to play General Mayhem.
You drive me crazy.
Tom Yeti.
Go to the left, boom!
Bye-bye. Allied Officer.
I'm the Allied Officer, maggot.
And Allied Heavy.
Well, come on. There's a battle to fight.
But unfortunately, the game never came to be. I even have a video of me playing the game, getting to do all the voices. They let me do that back in the day, but I'm a little sad this game never came to air because it was a lot of fun, and I'm sad that people never got to experience it. But that's the risks you take in this business. Sometimes you get on a show or a game and never makes it to the light of day. So that's everything that I had on my list. I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting about, but this is the overwhelming majority of the voice work I have done. But this is not the end of my voiceover career, not by any means. I'm working on a bunch of projects currently, but I can't talk about what those are, you know, NDAs and such. But keep an ear out, I will let you know when I can talk about them. All right, I will see you guys later. Bye!